Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Yet again, we are going to be looking at... So let's dive in and check this out. This is a Valeton Gp-50 Bluetooth connection video here on Classical Guitar Rocks. Cannot do this on the Mac. All right, you can only do it with an iPad or your phone, iPhone, Android phone. I don't know why you can't do this on the Valeton Suite on your Mac, but that is something to keep in mind. Alrighty, here we go. So, get your iPad. Don't worry, I'm recording the screen. First things first, turn this on. Okay, we're on, we're rock and rolling. Valeton Suite on your iPad. It hasn't connected, so what you got to do is you've got to hit the BT button and then watch in the top right here. Flashing, cool. Go to the connection, there it is now. Connect device. All right, so this is the standard thing, and as you can see, I am on Neo Soul, and if I flick through, it'll change on the iPad as I flick through. So what we're going to do is 96, go all the way to the 50s, and one of the great things I love about this, if you do really fast, it jumps. All right, it jumps in 10s and 20s. Standard AC. We'll stick with the standard AC for the moment. Obviously, you can now see it on my screen, and you can change all of the various things on it where and when you want. Okay, but now that's not what we need. I initially thought it was in the global settings. Okay, and there are a ton of settings here. There is a foot switch setting, which is great because you can get a foot switch out the side here. Display setting, brightness, MIDI in, MIDI out, auto cab match if you don't want it. So in here, as we scroll along, you can automatically match the cabinet and the amp if you want. All right, turn it on and off, but this doesn't have because it's a fingered one and it's a pedal. So don't go to global. First thing, go to drum. And now if I click this, it comes out of there. Great, but that's not what I want. So run a lead, output, mono. All right, because the other one is for stereo. As you would do in your practice room, plug it in. I'm plugging it into the high. Okay, turn it on. Now again, if I just press play, it's coming out the iPad. So what you have to do is go down to the bottom here, bottom left, BT audio, and you'll see in the Bluetooth connections, there are literally the GP-50 is connected through the main section, but then there is this GP-50 audio. You need to click that. Give it 2 seconds while it thinks about it. Connected. Go back to the Valeton Suite. And turn this up a little bit. Okay, basic thing. Great, I can use that. I could probably use this as a metronome if I want to. You can change the tempo. Oh, dragon. Awesome. Nothing there that you can complain about. However, now this is where it really gets interesting. If I go into Dropbox, because that's what I teach with, and into there, MP3, let me just turn this down a little bit. So because I don't want to get copyright, I'm going to pick a backing track. So we'll go with Chill Factor Blues C minor. Great. So now, here's where it really kicks in. Okay, we're back. That's the guitar input. Side. Nice and simply. And if I back that up, one electroacoustic guitar. Coming through my speaker, which has some reverb on it. Let's take that off. Press play. There you go. Valeton Gp-50 running a backing track through a separate Bluetooth connection. 2 wires. That's all you need. All right, and you know, from this point of view, I only need then one app on my iPad. Alrighty, thank you very much for staying until the end. There are going to be a few more videos on the Valeton Gp-50 because I am just genuinely so impressed with it. But also, I've had a bit of a health scare and I have not practiced as much because I spent Christmas in hospital. And so I'm just slowly recovering from that. And these videos are just a slightly easier to make than doing a full dive into a piece videos. So apologies, I promise they will be coming back in a bit. Just let me get back up on my feet and running again, as it were. Anyway, this has been your daily dose of tech 6-string inspiration here on Classical Guitar Rocks.